It's time for the Cold War renewal in the 21st century. East versus West. Welcome back to the Community Age of Empires 4 action, folks, for a showdown, a 4v4 between the West side and the East side in World Conquest. That's right, global domination on the line. We have got the world map here. And we have got a bunch of familiar faces. We've balanced these teams as close as possible. We've got a conquer on each side. We've got some plat/diamonds and then a few golds. I'd say actually it's about as balanced as you can maybe ask for outside of people being raw the same rank. So let's introduce the players. Representing the Western civilizations, their opportunity to take over the world. We've got Newbie Booby, our gold, playing in Greenland as the English. Definitely confusing. It's going to get even more confusing. Seven, who is our plat level player in the pink, playing as the Byzantines in America. A weird alternate history. To the south, China has decided to, instead of shipping all the goods to America, they've decided to set up shop here. We've got Tiberius Longshanks as the Chinese. And then finally, the team captain in South America. Quite fittingly, the Germans have retreated to SA here. Royal Pleco in the green. Across the ways. Only one continent hop across, though. The other team captain for Team 2 here, our other conch level player, is going to be Lamette in the blue, playing as Jeanne D'Arc. And over in Asia, to assist them, we're going to have RXP, who is a diamond level player, as the Abbasids in orange. And above them, it is the legend of our free-for-all micro maps. The big Goldie, the unstoppable Krent the Conqueror, who's actually a gold level player, just with conch level team and free-for-all skills in the teal as the Japanese. Love that he's actually as close as he can be as Japan, right? Like Japan's right here. And then finally, I'm a little bit disappointed in pick Ruse for someone who's sitting in Russia. We've got Market 8 playing as Azushi in the purple. Market is also a gold level player. So there you go, folks. Those are all of our people intro. And you know what? Predictions are going to be pretty simple for this one. Who will win? Team East or Team West? Let's see the biases coming out. 2 minutes to vote, Twitch chat. Get them in. This should be a fun one, actually. I'm pretty excited for this. I'm buzzing. I just noticed with this UI, the overlay's in a bit of a weird position. Apologies for that. But this is going to be a fun one, man. This is a map that I've played a few times myself. We've already hosted 1 or 2 community maps on. I'm a big fan of it. We've done it in Nomad before. This is with the fixed starts that the map came with. I'm not going to say it's a perfectly balanced map. It's not meant to be a perfectly balanced map. I think that's someone we need to just delude ourselves of straight away. These maps are designed to have fun. And the last time we played this, everyone had fun. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen this time. So, opening-wise, pretty much everyone I'm expecting to go fishing. It looks like, actually, to begin with, Lamette chooses to go for trade. Okay. That I didn't expect here. We've got Lamette going in for Lecoq. Chamber of Commerce is not something I was ever expecting. I guess it's a water map, right? Like, there's a lot of water, so playing Cav maybe doesn't make sense in their mind. And meanwhile, on the other side of this is going to be Ark and Chapel, pretty standard coming up from Royal Pleco. Tiberius Longshanks is a little bit slow in his tech up because they did go for fishing first. Same with Pink here on the Byzantines. Other landmarks we've got coming out. It looks like Market. Oh my. What? 64 food, 30 stone, and that has to be at least 30 wood. A Goldie to be found there by Market, literally slap bang right next to their base. Outside that, we have got House of Wisdom already slapped down pretty early from RXP, actually. They don't quite have enough food yet. A little bit too much gold. I imagine we're looking at... Could we be looking at Trade Wing here? Because this is the interesting thing about this map. It does have a few neutral trade post opportunities that you can trade with. I'm not sure if RXP knows this, because a lot of these players, this is the first time on this map. But there are several neutral posts around the map. So most notably, there is one down in the Antarctica. You've got one over in Southeast Asia. And I believe there was another one up here. Yeah, far past Japan, north of Japan, in Russian territory. I don't think there were any on the west side, which is a bit surprising. So maybe these guys were right. Like the agreement was that east is a little bit easier, and I think it might be true, mainly because of neutral post. There is one here in Alaska. I think that's the main one you get if you're playing as the Western nations, though. But there's still plenty of fish. Plenty of other resources. And Tiberius Longshanks is already moving all the way down to the Antarctica. I love this. It's time for polar bear sightseeing, folks. Oh, this is cool. Actually, no, that's not correct. I'm sorry. That is a lie. I am a false advertiser. Polar bears don't exist in the South Pole, right? They don't exist in the North Pole. Penguins are from the South Pole. Is that correct? I remember it's one way or the other. A lot of people think polar bears exist at both. They don't. And obviously, that means polar bears, like, sadly, they've drowned because of global warming, folks. I mean, there is no northern pole on this map. Okay, that got a bit depressing. Let's focus on good things. Yeah, that depresses people as well. I've read Reddit. Let's focus on the landmarks. Looks like we are going to have a Kuroshita House. I always love this. So far, every game we've done of this, the Japanese player has spawned in China and built the giant rice paddy farm area in the heartland of China. It's kind of fitting. So polar bears live in the Arctic regions like Canada, Alaska, Russia, Greenland, and Norway. Yeah, so they're in the northern cap. They don't exist in the Antarctica, southern cap. Got it. Okay, while we're on this subject, because we're in the other game, and there isn't too much happening, this is actually a nice little fun fact for you. Did you guys know that polar bears are the only animal that actively hunts humans? There are others that might kill humans, but no other species of animal actively hunts, like goes out of their way to hunt humans. Only polar bears. They seem less adorable now, don't they? Let's focus on these cuties. I believe we have arrived... Wait, where did Yellow go? Because he didn't go down here, right? No. Also, why can't I turn vision on? Wait, we didn't start the game with full vision, did we? No, that would be silly. There's no way they can see each other. But that's weird. There we go. It's because I need to click off. Oh my, what? Dude! He's setting up a proxy base! In Siberia! Oh, that is so sick! Tiberius Longshanks is circulating the globe right now. I can't believe this. Meanwhile, fight between green and orange here. Funnily enough, not blue. Blue is full land. Like, what is this? Lamette, oh my god. Wait, is he going to try to fast imp and then drop a red palace at the pass between Africa and South America? I think he is. I mean, the problem with that is it's bold. I don't know if it's going to be quick enough. That's crazy. So right now, he left RXP, who I believe was our diamond level player, to contest with Pleco, who is a conk-free player. that doesn't seem like the fairest thing to do, Lamette, but he's team captain. Apparently has a plan here. I hope it's a bloody good one, though. They're going to need it because of what's happening over here. I love this. Tiberius. Is he going fast castle? You should be going fast castle this, right? And flood palace guard. This is going to be so sick. What a big brain play. No one would have scouted this either. Because the fishing is so close to the coast, right? And he came out so early. And that's the unfortunate reality, right? If Lamette done fishing straight away, this would have got scouted going south. Because the fishing boat's in this area. But he didn't. So now his team has been left wide open to this subtle little sneak. But guess who reveals it? Newbie Booby makes a boob out of him. Okay, fair enough. That's Far East, not Siberia. Siberia's like here. But it's Eastern Russia. But we'll allow it. And unfortunately, he has been scouted. So this proxy base is not going to work out for them. Let's check what's happening elsewhere. Looks like Newbie Booby did set up on a second island here to the north side. They have got fishing moving pretty far outlands. I'm surprised they haven't gone closer than this. Tech up choices. We have got the Grand Winery, so late game, we are going to have a lot of olive oil pumping for 7. Remember, he also does get olive oil from fishing. We just aren't used to saying that because we don't really see many water maps right now, let alone ones with Byzantines on. Barbican was set up, so Yellow going for a second TC. Pleco, I mean, I like this approach. This is pretty smart strategy coming out from Pleco. He's utilizing the strength for the early game eco of HRE around Aachen to boost his wood supply for the fleet. That's why he's able to win these fights convincingly. However, Kren is now arriving. The crazy Ukrainian, the unstoppable Goldie. is on his way all the way from mainland China as the Japanese, which, yeah, that fits historically. We haven't seen much out of market yet, but that's pretty standard for Zhuji, right? They're going to eco boom up and come at it a bit later. And wait, you're right. I'm an idiot. Newbie's on his team. Oh my god, you're right. I'm an idiot. Thank you for reminding that, Pratek. I totally forgot. I got so excited for a second, and then so depressed, and now I'm excited again. So Newbie, I thought the vision did look a bit weird. They have no clue what this is happening up here. Look at this. They're about to see it, though. The racks, the fishing boat. This is too tight. It's all revealed. Market sniffs it out from the north side, so the proxy base has been revealed. And unfortunately, it's only 3 racks as deep. Yeah, so Tech Up still hasn't come out from Tiberius. He's a little bit delayed on this. Food and gold has now been gathered, but that means you haven't even started pumping Palace Guard yet. And they now know you're here. So we should see a reaction coming out pretty quickly. It looks like Teal is already setting up the floating gate. However, there's a lot of exposed elements here. RXP with the trade, and then the Chamber of Commerce. They're trading amongst their own teammates, aren't they? Yep, they are. Okay, now, I think this is banned in, like, team competitive, but we didn't stipulate, in fairness. I had a feeling someone might try this. Wait, what? Okay, so if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. It's impossible to get out through the strait. so he's built a galleass to dominate the Mediterranean, yes, but it's never leaving the Mediterranean. Historically accurate place for dominance of galleasses, though. Yeah, so, well, it depends on the rule sets, but I've seen tournaments before where trading with teammates isn't allowed within the rule set. But we haven't had many team tournaments recently, so it hasn't come up too often. So it's a peaceful period for the most, outside of the pirate fleet of South America, dominating the Horn of Africa right now. If he goes pretty deep here, though, he could shut out a lot of effective economy for Team East. Trent, final up and cast Ace, though. The Palace Guard aren't coming quick enough, folks. It looks like Market has shut it down. So great plays there. Only a single Palace Guard and his twin will come out to fight an army. I don't think this was exactly the payoff that Tiberius Longshanks had in mind when he set sail for the Eastern territories. Now, something to keep in mind is only one team is trading right now, by the way. What on earth is that? 7. 7 has been watching too much of Pleco's team game strategies right now, building Stonewall Towers as the Byzantines. Pleco, though, he's making moves on water right now, moves in towards the location till great demo ship. Maximum damage, maximum pain. Backstab coming in, but great micro again. Pleco on point, showing his conk level skills here. Krent, the Goldie, he's used to dominating on land, but sea is a different matter. Wow. I mean, he's shutting them out. Teal, he still has a lot of fishing behind this, but right now, Orange has to migrate the fleet. So Orange has been shot off of water. Blue never went for water at all, right? He's been playing full land eco this entire time. So right now, Pleco blocking 2 players out and possibly gets to a stage where he's able to shift to a third here. However, Bagler coming in from RXP. They are outnumbered. I'm a little bit surprised that Orange even made that attempt there. This is impressive, by the way, because he's halfway across the map with his Navy force and he's still dominating. Meanwhile, though, oh my god, RXP! The Raxes in Scandinavia to set up a naval assault into Greenland. The things that I am saying in these Age of Empires casts. The Rams are in, though. And Red wasn't ready for this. He has a fleet, but no army. You better start pumping, buddy. He's getting knights. I mean, this is a smart choice. Crossbows could work too, but he wants someone to try and clear up the Rams also. Pleco beginning to pull back. He needs to try and cut this, right? Someone needs to come up north. In fact, right now, Nubi's panicking a little bit. He needs to come down south to prevent more troops from getting across here. Oh, villagers were able to talk down one of the Rams. He's actually attacking Kulums with short bows. Oh no, Nubi Booby. Bit of both right now. RXP continues to pressure. Meanwhile, the two Palace Guard have rode in. Unfortunately, they dove the TC. That's a golden no-no right there. So this proxy-based play, in the end, amounts to a grand total of, I think, a single Japanese villager kill. Transport ships aren't going to get cleared up, so no secondary wave coming in yet for Orange. He's going to have to secure his hold here. Right now, actually, Purple needs to step up. Oh, my... Market! That is a beefy fleet. Oh, it's happening, by the way. Pleco, he spotted the neutral trade posts. He's trading pretty damn far here, folks. This is going to be a great yield for him. 87 wood, 87 gold. North to south. Great read there. So Pleco set himself up the late game. He's about ready to go up into Castlation. He's been hanging around a feudal age longer than any person in this game, but it makes sense, right? Like, a lot of the dominance that comes from water doesn't require tech ups, but it is worthwhile now to reach up, considering how far you've been behind. There are a bunch of upgrades you want to get your hands on, such as the Sprinkle Crews, extra hammocks. Of course, the armored hulls is a huge one here. So expect him to pull the trigger now. Interestingly enough, he's the HRE player, so realistically, relics should be going to him. And it looks like all the relics have been left alone by everyone else on the team, so they seem to have assumed that he was going to get them as well. Wait, what? What? Wait, wait. No. Guys, do you see that? Can you see that? Oh no! Newbie Booby! He found a cursed spot. Is it this dock? One of these docks is spawning his ships under the map. Oh my god, it's this one! Oh my god. Now, I never said this map was perfect, folks. It seems like this spot is bugged, and he's spawning ships underneath the map that do nothing. I don't know if it would have made much of a difference, folks, because it looks like Purple made his move. Red has been pushed away. Green, oh my god, he's going for a Belgrave rush! Dude, this is their moment. Although it's right on the edge, on the coast. So he needs Yellow's assistance right now because Purple could break this position. Castle being rushed up, though. Pleco, dude, what a sick play. This I was not expecting. The Germans look to colonize Africa. In with the men-at-arms spam. It begins. Now it looks like Samurai are on the way. Cross Samurai, the mercenary force sent all the way to Africa here to fight off the German invasion. Meanwhile, the fleet seems to have kind of stalled here. This is difficult, right? Because they come in range of the keep, they're going to die very fast. So if Pleco just targets this down, yeah, instantly starts deleting them. That's how strong this keep is going to be, remember. It gets bonus damage versus ships, so they just evaporate. He needs to keep this men-at-arms line pumping. Actually would benefit a lot from getting into the heavy maces, considering he's up against the samurai. They need more than this right now. They need a second layer to this push. Has to come somewhere. Oh my god, we've got Baochuans. It's time. This is what they were playing for. Tiberius levels up. Market has done the same. The Baochuans are much further away. And one thing I need to check on here, I don't think you have the same tech access that China does, right? Like, can you actually get the Nester Bees on board? I'm not sure. I haven't checked that with Zhuji yet. Because it feels like Zhuji games, like, we never see them on water, right? Where is his landmark as well? Am I blind? It's right there. Well, he's got the Nester Bees, right? Yep. Rocket arrows there. I don't think Zhuji get this. Oh, they do. Okay, ignore me. They do have it. But Purple, the main fleet gets absolutely deleted. Now this, by the way, we stipulated this one rule. Each team can only pick a civ once, and this was a big part of why. I didn't want to see 4 China versus 4 China. I love that they kept it fresh with 1 Chinese versus 1 Zhuji. Now Pleco. Back-to-back tech ups. The L's back as well. The castle invasion into Africa. Now, Lamette has built away from this. By the way, Lamette, remember, he went for Jeanne D'Arc. He's still only level 2. Because there's been no action. And now that there is, it looks like he totally forgot about it. Yo, this Bao Chuan fleet is doing work. Also, now Carrack's being added in by the Byzantines. What? You know what I want to see, guys? Because I've yet to see it in a game. I want to see Atakabunes on a water map. I have actually not seen these ones from the Japanese. I think people rated them as the worst of all the unique ships. But I need to see it. Right now, it's getting the baby fleet. Like, what? That is not exactly what I'd call the best invasion strategy. Oh, my goodness. One problem with the strategy here, Pleco, you do seem to be lacking a TC. It looks like he's fixing that now, but it's going to take a bit of time. Demo ships coming in, though. Big! Big! Get deeper! Okay, honestly, with the lack of reaction there, Pleco could have killed double the ships. But it's enough to scare Japan away. North side, yellow keeps approaching. We're going to get a fleet showdown here. 7 Bao Chuans versus exactly 7. Ooh, me oh my. I keep selecting those ships down there. Oh my god. Newbie Booby now has lost 5 Springles and Galleys to the Void. He could delete them if he realized, and oh no. So, I probably should have warned them before getting this game. I've tested Greenland, and I've noticed this issue with Greenland. You need to be very careful. It's the one area I've noticed on the map where there's a lot of clunky spawn points for ships. So you have to be paying attention and think about where you drop these docks. Otherwise, this happens. It is kind of unfortunate. These ones are at least good. But Red, at some point, Red is going to realize that the population count doesn't make sense. They're not there yet, but soon it will make... soon it will get some clarity, rather. The Trebs. 3 players are sending Trebs to deal with Pleco's player here. Pleco, by the way, remember, what he's repairing here costs wood. However, wood is becoming a limiting factor of him. He needs to get more trade ships going. Let's got the E-repairs that's helping out a little here, though. Jeanne D'Arc's arrived. Level 3. She teched up. Oh, this is bloody brilliant. I'm loving this way too much. 3 players right now are trebbing. And guess who's holding back them all? Pleco is doing everything he can here. How'd the fleet go? Wait, did Yellow get decimated in the end? Oh my god, he did. He got wiped. Market. Now up to 14 Bao Chuans. He's about to turn the East Coast into a wasteland. Like this, I mean, the amount of terrain here you can blow up. Most of Pleco's base, actually. I think you can reach all of his base with a circle. 7 also now arriving with villager assistance here. An interesting choice. Actually, I haven't tested this. Has anyone checked whether the systems affect allies with Presidium? I imagine they don't, because there's no way Conscriptio works. That would have been sick. Presidium stacking on Elsbach would have been busted. 25% on 33% damage reduction would have meant no matter how many Trebs they got, this would never fall. Unfortunately, it looks like it is destined to go down at this rate. They need something else. Luckily for them right now, Market has not sprung the trap. But unluckily for them, that's about to change. 17 of these big bad boys ready to party. Moving in on the south side, though. Yellow. Okay, I don't think he did lose the entire fleet. He moved around the coast instead. Him and Pink are working it through. Problem right now is the attack from the north that's coming in. That is an unstoppable force. Oh my god. Wait, does Purple have ships in the void? Yeah, wait. Oh, this is so cursed. Right now, Market is missing 3 of his Bao Chuans, I believe. Oh my god. Look. Hear me out. It's not a perfect map, but it is glorious. Oh yes, the great siege of the English colonists in Greenland. I remember it well. When the Chinese fleet came across Europe and marked its stamp in the Atlantic. And wow, okay, I think Yellow, I get why they feel they need to do this, but this is kind of the worst thing you'd be doing right now. You need to keep pushing. Instead, they're pulling back to try and protect red. Right now, what you need to be doing is deleting orange's base and then moving on to teal. Right now, this is a counter-circling. But instead, Tiberius heads back to defend. Now, in fairness to him, Tiberius has better resource bank, actually. Right? Tiberius is one of these people doing the trade. Market is not. And wow. Pleco gives up. Really? He feels like there's no recovery. Pleco calls the GG here. I mean, he was getting dented. It is looking bad. I don't know if it's entirely over. Like, yellow theoretically should be able to push purple back. I don't think he realizes that Market hasn't really got great reserves here. I just love how Pleco's just like, my job here is done. I'm sorry, folks. The Elsbach Palace has fallen, children. I've carried all I can. It's now up to you. Really? You're gonna do him dirty like that? The Zhuji fleet does look quite unstoppable, though. I gotta see where it's coming from. That's 18 of these Baoshuans right now. Wait, but Tiberius? Wait, what? What is this mess? Tiberius, he tried for another proxy base. Unfortunately, the keep drop from both the Zhuji and the Japanese should be enough to stop him here. I don't know how much damage this can do, and I don't think you've got time right now. Market moving in. He trades out the fleet. He gets the kills. Now, despite the fact that Tiberius has plenty of resources in reserve, he can't get anything. Okay. Pleco says his excuse is he has no space. All right, hear me out, buddy. The Antarctica. The only player to go there was actually Tiberius, and now the GG's come out, so it really is the end of the road. Nothing can stop the grand fleet of the Zhuji. East will take the world and make it whole.